Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Alrighty. My name is Matt. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's live stream. I've got some pretty awesome guests with us tonight, and welcome as well, my counterpart Alyssa, event
I
officer.
thought you were talking about me.
You're also awesome. But tonight we are joined by Logan and Jacob from Royal Reign Studios. So welcome, guys.
Hello.
And you are joining us all the way from the other side of the world, I believe, from Germany. So a big
Yeah.
thank you for making the effort. What time is it in Germany at the moment?
It's just after 8:30, 8:45. Oh, really? 8:50.
Feeling
Yeah.
fresh. Logan's counting.
That's the time when the thing started.
Like
So
8:50.
I was going to say, welcome to owning an own business where you're starting to get up at God knows what hours to take calls and start promoting your game. So
yeah, for sure.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, cool. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We will be talking to Logan and Jacob about their story, their journey, Royal Reign's story and journey, and of course Castle Cab, their inaugural title. But before we get into some heavy questions, I would just like to mention if anyone has any questions of their own throughout the stream, feel free to pop them in chat and we can do our best to get them answered throughout. React, put emojis in, no, do whatever you want in chat. We like a bit of ruckus, so ask some good questions, and yeah, let's get stuck into it. So Alyssa, I believe you've got a few pre-planned questions for Logan and Jacob.
Which I haven't told them any of them, by the way, so they're pre-planned for only me and you, Matt.
Perfect.
I guess I thought we could start with tell us a bit what you're doing in Germany and why and how you got there. I think you're there. Tell us a little bit about it.
So we were accepted by SAFC to be a South Australian delegate to Gamescom. So we're able to show off our game here, talk to different publishers and collaborate and talk to a whole bunch of other people. It was pretty good.
Yeah, awesome.
SAFC, South Australian Film Corporation?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, awesome.
And then I think they were with IGEA and stuff as well. Yeah, it was pretty good.
And how long are you there for?
Just about a week.
About a week here, but it's 10 days travel because we got the 24 hours pretty much to get
Yeah,
there
to
and
get
back.
back.
So.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, now we know that you've been sponsored, I guess, by SAFC and that you're South Australian Film Corporation and that you're there. Obviously, you've got a game. I guess maybe could you both do a little bit of an introduction about yourselves and maybe share how you got into game development?
Yeah, do you want to go first? Or
Yeah, so I'm Logan, obviously. I'm the lead programmer at Royal Reign Studios. So yeah, I do most of the technical back end side of the game.
Yeah, I'm Jacob. I sort of run the studio and do all the business fun stuff. Yeah, how I got into gaming, I did a whole career change. I did management for like 14 years or something. I decided I didn't want to make money for other people anymore. I want to do it for myself. And then so I thought, what do I like? I like games. What's the most important part of a game? A programmer. So I went and studied programming. That's where I met Logan. And then from there, we just sort of started the studio and we've gone pretty well. We've got an investor and everything. So it's going good.
And Logan, you did a fair few AIE courses, didn't you? Not to throw you
that's
under the
pretty
bus
much
here.
That's how I got into it. I was just doing lots of study from high school, and it's just what I was always interested in. So
No, so
I
you
didn't
did.
really have any other.
Was it one certificate 2, a certificate 3, and then the
It was
advanced
2
diploma?
certificate 2s and then a cert
Okay.
3. I started with art. I started doing art
Yeah.
before I did any programming, and that was I wasn't good at art.
So you don't do any of the artwork for Royal Reign?
Oh no, oh, no, no.
Brilliant. Okay.
Now, Logan, just quickly, sorry, Jacob, actually, you've said something just very off the cuff there, but very controversial. You said programming is the most important part of the game.
Oof.
Yeah, I'll die on that hill.
anyone out there has any beef with Jacob for that comment, get at him.
Put it in chat.
Probably
Yes.
agree. Like functionality and like the actual video game playing, from what I've experienced with the student games, yeah, definitely the most important part. So I'll back you on that, Jacob.
Oh, good.
This wasn't on my list of questions, but when you said you met in the advanced deployment, did you guys get along instantly, or was it like through production and stuff that you?
I didn't talk to anyone, so I guess I didn't really get along with anyone.
I think you talked enough.
Oh,
There was a lot of jokes which like I thought were hilarious, but like I don't know, at the time we just I don't know. It was all just very normal, I guess. But
yeah,
it was
yeah.
it's end of second year we did a game jam together, and like it was really good. We yeah, had a lot of fun with that. So then I think since then we've been working really well together.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, nice. Just quickly, Alyssa, before we jump into the next question, they've talked a little bit about like who they are and where they've come from. Should we play the trailer? Do I have to? I'll throw it to Jacob.
Yeah,
do you
go
want
on,
it
do
now or later? The trailer? Yeah, do it now.
So yeah.
Cool. So before I put it up though, do you want to give a quick little explanation? Castle Cab, what is it?
So the best way to describe it is GTA for kids. You play as a horse, you destroy stuff, you get your dishonor level up, pigs will chase you. There's a whole bunch of different things to do, collectibles and stuff. We've got all this quest system. We've also just got like, yeah, sort of like crazy taxi. You pick people up, drop them off, earn points. So there's a whole bunch of like little other things to just like explore and discover.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Lot,
Let's bring it up and have a bit of a look. Yeah, well played.
Very cute.
Yeah.
So can you tell us the original idea behind Castle Cab? I guess how did it evolve? And so yeah, explain to us the whole situation, how Castle Cab came about.
So it was for a second year student project. I whacked together like a demo for the pitches that we had to do for the other students. And just to cover everything, I basically finished the game then. So that way I wouldn't fail at all, no matter what team I got put in. But then it actually went really well. I think we were one of the first lot of second year students to go to PAX. So that was 2023. Yeah, went to PAX, and then kids were playing the game and they loved it. I completely forgot that kids were a whole market. So then we sort of pivoted there and made that the main focus.
Yeah,
right.
it was very funny, wasn't it, Matt, when we were at PAX that year and we had what, 8 or 10 games, I reckon, and
Yeah,
it was all adult players everywhere. And then every time we looked over at your stand, there was a small little kid just making fart sounds with a horse.
The best
Yeah.
part.
It was quite like, I know that you just said that you didn't think of it as a target market, but when you put the game out, did you originally have an idea as who would play your game? So like when you were first designing the game, were you like, I have this in mind, and then it changed when you kind of saw what happened?
A little bit. So it was more so I just wanted to do something simple and fun. So it was it was sort of very basic, but the same fundamentals were there in the demo that I made. But then I think when we pivoted to focus on for kids, we then really looked at the controls and stuff like that. because we had a separate joystick for camera controls and one for movement. But quickly realized kids can't use big joysticks, or they just can't do the two cameras at once. So that was like one of the big things that we had changed, was the whole control scheme, which then sort of changes how the rest of the game functions as well.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
So you've mentioned that you've gone to a few events. You've been to a lot of events with me, particularly since you've been, I guess, in the graduate diploma area. Can you explain to me, I guess, what role that feedback that you're getting from going to events and playtesting has on your game as well? Because when you're there, I'm seeing like notepad after notepad of writing down. And how long after an event does it take for you to then go and implement all this stuff?
Do you want to take this?
Yeah, it's really helpful for like iterating on all that feedback, so that way we don't like have the same issues going to the next event. So, because otherwise it's really hard to get actual playtesting when you have issues that you're already aware of. So, we try and fix all the problems from the previous event and add any like small new things that we get from feedback to the game before the next one, so that way we're not doubling up. But yeah, it depends on obviously on how much feedback we get as how long it takes to implement it, but we can usually get most of it done before the next event happens.
So is that
Yeah.
what within
I think
like a
those
month or
events
so?
act as like, sometimes
Yeah.
less,
Yeah.
sometimes more.
Yeah.
But I think those events act as like really good milestones to try and get things done. So that way we have like a new build for every event that we go to.
Mm.
There you go. You heard it here first. Potential game developers that are currently studying at AIE come to events.
I've got
Yeah,
a
I cannot stress enough how good events are. Like,
There we
it's
go.
free playtesting, it's
Yeah.
with the public, and
Yeah.
then it's good for team morale as well. Like, if you take the team there, they see that people love the game, then they're more excited to work on the game. Like, there's so many benefits to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool aspect. I hadn't thought of that one actually.
Mm.
Can I throw a question off the cuff here, which was you did so just for the audience, I guess, for someone who's never kind of looked at AIE courses and understand. So Logan, you studied with us in high school, you did the certificate courses, then both of you did the advanced diploma, which is one of our career courses, so that a 2-year course. Then you both did the graduate diploma, which is a business specific course. So that is starting up Royal Reign Studios and helping understand. My question to you, I guess, is the games business course that you did in starting up your studio, so starting Royal Reign Studios, when you finished the advanced diploma and you thought, let's take this on to the next level, and then after doing that next step, so after completing that graduate certificate, is it what you expected, or is it completely different in regards to the business side of games?
For me, it was expected. Like, I planned it ahead, and it was exactly how I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I pretty much expected it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think we planned well ahead. Like, we knew what we were getting into. It was all part of the big plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So you had this big plan, but you didn't know that it was going to be Castle Cab till right near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
right. Okay.
much.
That's pretty cool. It's like I'm going to start up my own
Yeah.
game studio. I don't know the game, but
Yeah. That's
we'll
a
see
rough
how it
idea, like a
goes.
rough path. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that was also like one of the key reasons why I chose AIE as well, was because there was that pathway, like through the business and then into incubator. But then the other huge benefit was the like cross collaboration between streams. So getting to work with the artists and designers, you could sort of pick and find out who was really good, like a good fit for the studio. So I'm pretty sure everyone that works with us is from AIE, I think.
Yeah.
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 We should say as well. So it's you two. You are both the co-founders and the two, I guess, directors of the business. But do you have an auxiliary team? So do you have artists and such that you contract
Oh,
out,
yeah,
or
yeah.
full time, or how does that like? Are there other people that we should be giving shout outs to for Royal Reign?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a whole bunch of artists, and a couple of designers as well.
Don't
Yeah,
have any other programmers though.
yeah.
Logan's monopolized that one. Yeah, nice.
So how many people do you have currently working on the game?
I think it's between 7 to 10. if
Yeah,
like
okay.
you include all contractors.
Yeah.
But it depends,
Yeah,
yeah,
10.
it's tricky with production though, because as things sort of finish up, then like we don't have any work for the artists or something to do. So yeah, it sort of goes stale for a little bit for them. But then like we plan to have other projects coming down the line, so hopefully we can bring them back on.
Yeah, awesome. With that kind of small studio, how do you go about like splitting the design work, the programming work, obviously mostly Logan, and the artwork? Is that all you, Jacob?
No,
There's the programming as well.
yeah, I do some
Okay.
programming too. I give Logan like the really hard stuff, and then I just do the basic stuff. And then Logan looks at it and says that's horrible and does it again. Uh, it's normally not too bad. But we've got a artist, or actually no, I think Jared, one of our designers, he sort of organizes everyone. And then he'll put down like a list of what they need to do, and they just sort of mark what they want to do, and they do it however they see fit.
Yeah, awesome.
But then like with certain ones, like maybe if we need certain 2D assets, we'll go directly to our 2D UI designer or artist. Yeah, then
Here's
she'll
a,
just make them instantly. It's really good.
here's a real management nerdy question. Do you use a Trello or do you use Slack, or what do you use for
Trello.
Trello? Yeah.
Yeah.
We usually put our notes from the event that we get from the events into the Trello, so have a Trello card for each note, and then we just mark them as done or archive them once they're complete.
Yeah, cool.
I think we also communicate really well. Like we've got a little company team, so we've set up, so we all message each other quite a lot on there.
Do you use Discord for communication?
Teams.
Oh, just Teams. Yeah.
Teams, yeah. Teams is good.
Yeah, for sure. So what's the biggest problem you've come
I
with?
guess.
It is. I love Teams. I love Teams. Can't get enough of Teams, and mainly because I don't really use Discord, and by not really, I don't use it at all. So Teams, I know what that is.
Well, good. You're in the loop.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So what was
so
your question?
what's been, I guess, the biggest hurdle that you've overcome, or the hardest problem that you've had, I guess, starting up the studio or even with the game? Has there been something that you've gone, "Oosh,"
There's lots of things where we
lots
go
of
like that.
things?
We decided to add split screen, like local co-op, and just scope creep the game with a whole bunch of extra things that weren't initially in the scope. So I guess that would be a difficulty to overcome, because we get added game modes. There's a whole split screen, so everything had to be like remade. We're targeting other platforms like Nintendo Switch and console, which means everything needs to be even more optimized. And it's just thing after thing, really.
I think the Switch optimization is definitely like the biggest one. So we had to redo so many things just to optimize it like we have. But we've done really well. The whole game, 4-player split screen open world. And it's only 600 megabytes and running on Switch. It's nuts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, awesome.
Just gonna jump in for a second, because two things. One is we do have a viewer question, and second, while we're talking, for those that might have joined a little bit later, what I might do is I might put up the trailer just on repeat a few times while we're talking, just so people, I guess, can keep seeing a bit more of the gameplay. But as I do that, I will ask the question, which is asked by Shallow Kramer, who asks, when you are writing notes, which I think is in relation to when we were talking about you go to events and such, do you have a plan ahead of time for what you expect to write, and what kind of notes do you take as people play, and then in brackets, aside from getting stuck at certain areas?
I can bring up my last lot of notes. It's all just being observant. So we just look at like how they're playing it, what they're missing, what they're not missing. Then there's things where we are aware but they wouldn't have known.
So it's also mainly new features that have been added. You want to keep an eye on, especially because they're usually the most prone to bugs and design flaws. Like maybe people might not understand what they're supposed to do. when you as a developer know exactly what they're supposed to do because you made it. It's just not conveyed to the audience very well.
And it could also just be something as small as, oh, there's a random tree in the middle of nowhere that's like a bit too high or something, which we wouldn't have seen because we're not checking that spot all the time. But for some reason, some little kid goes there and we're like, oh, okay, we saw that, we'll note it down.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. Thank you for answering, and thank you for the question, Shallow Kramer. Some shout out to Seinfeld there. Back to you, Liz.
All right. Sorry, Matt. I thought you had 2 questions there.
No, just the one.
Oh, sorry. All right. If there's lots of current AIE students, what's some advice that you would give them if they're wanting to come up with their own games? First one, and then second of all, start up their own studio.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take this one.
So keep it small and within scope. I can't stress that enough. But also you've got to put effort in. Nothing's going to happen. You are competing against so many people. You've got to like try really hard. So that could be like going to every single event like we have. Like you really got to push yourself. Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Anything to add,
Is there a
Logan?
second part to that question? Yeah. Hmm.
No, it was
Summarize it.
students that want to make their own games, and then ones that want to start their own
Yeah.
studio as well.
Yeah.
Studio, same
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
advice.
Yeah, I would also say take full advantage of AIE. Like, there's so much on offer. Um, like going to all those events. So this year we've been paying to go for some of those separately. Um, but back when we were students, we did that for free. We saved like thousands of dollars because it costs so much to have a booth at these events. But you go with AIE, it's free. It's great. You should take full advantage of it.
And you
Same with
get
like
free
having an office
lunch.
space.
I was going to say
Yeah, the
free
free
lunch
lunch is
plus
amazing. Yeah.
we set up the TVs, we set up all the station for you, so it's pretty
Hmm.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's really good. Because all that stuff costs a lot of money as a business. So yeah, taking full advantage of AIE. And in GDML, you've got like your own office space, so you can take full advantage of that as well. Like it's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. What's next for Royal Rain?
Uh,
Finish the game.
yeah.
Finish the game.
So
How far off
yeah,
are we?
getting there. We've signed a contract. So we should hopefully be done by March. But then we still will probably need to do some more work afterwards on the Xbox and PlayStation ports.
Yep. And anything else exciting kind of in the pipeline that we can know about?
We're going to 1 billion events as well.
Yep.
So,
Okay,
so
nice.
yeah. So we're here at Gamescom. Then in a couple of weeks, we're off to Perth for their Pixel Expo. Then after that, we're off to GCAP and PAX in Melbourne. Then the week after that is South by in Sydney. We were just having some talks with some people from the Philippines, so we might do something there in February.
Ooh, exciting.
There's all sorts of cool things. And then also our studio, since like Logan's been doing all this porting stuff and we've been doing all this optimization, we're trying to provide that as a service to other studios. I think that's a good sort of gap in the market for indies that we all have no money, so we can try and help each other. So we've got a couple of games at the moment that we're porting. So that's pretty exciting, I think.
All these events you're going to, how much time is left for working on the game?
Not
The
much.
time in between. Even here in Gamescom, I've been doing other stuff like filling in like emails and filling in some grant applications and stuff. So
Yep.
always working.
Yep, for sure. Matt, anything else you would like to ask before I do some quick lightning round questions?
Yes. two things for me. One is you spoke very briefly. You mentioned that Jacob and Logan, you guys recently got some funding for the game. Did you want to do any shout outs to any partners, sponsorships, etc., etc.? Obviously, huge shout out to SAFC for sponsoring you guys to go all the way to Germany for Gamescom. So I know the SAFC do some awesome funding and some awesome initiatives here for local devs. So thank you big to them. But anyone else that you want to shout out, or anyone else?
Oh, there's heaps of people. Like you guys, whole AIE team, it's incredible. You got Jens at IGEA, he helped us get the extra exhibitor ticket. You got Claudia, she's amazing as well. She's been helping out. And then I think Chad's also one of our biggest cheerleaders. He's been really good. Yeah, I think there's and of course our team, like the team's amazing.
Yeah.
And Jackson as well has been incredible there. His optimization's insane. Like it's really cool what he's been doing. The whole team's incredible.
And then last one from me before we do the rapid fire was, look, now this one's a bit of a larger one, sorry, but you mentioned game jams. So something that AIE do is we do our mid-year and end-of-year AIE jams. So that is under the umbrella of the jam. We do a film jam, a game jam, and an art jam all at the same time. So 48 hours to create a piece of art or create a game or create a film. Logan and Jacob love taking on a little bit of an extra challenge that we've been giving them on the side here and there for their game jams. Alyssa, can you think of any little challenges for Castle Cab that they could maybe put in their game?
Can we destroy their code?
Just something to think about before the end of the live stream. For audience, if it's anyone in the audience, if you want to see something implemented in the game that's like a little Easter egg, let us know.
We might be able to make it happen. No promises.
We'll just say yes and do it anyway.
It is recorded.
So yeah, I'll have a bit of a think. Alyssa will have a bit of a think, and viewers have a bit of a think as well, and pop any ideas in chat. But all right, rapid fire.
All right, rapid fire questions. I've got 10 of them. All right, guys. So we'll get you both to answer them.
Okay. Yep.
As quick as you can. No thinking.
Logan, if you want to go first, then Jacob for each of them. All right. 1, favorite game of all time.
Minecraft.
ESO.
2, indie game everyone should play.
Indie game everyone should play. I don't play indie games. I don't really like them.
Castle Cab.
Castle
Cab. 100%.
Play Castle Cab.
Awesome. All right, pick one: console, PC, or mobile.
PC. Come on, rapid fire, people. Come on.
Any moment.
Console.
PC.
Okay. Dream collab with another studio. Pick a studio. Logan's not so good at the rapid fire. Maybe we should start with Jacob.
Yeah, my brain's dysfunctional. It doesn't work.
It is like 9 o'clock in the morning in Germany.
I don't know. I mean, Jacob didn't answer it either. So
no, okay, so I'm waiting my turn.
Okay.
Jacob.
So I would like to do something with Bethesda. I think that would be incredible.
Yep, cool.
I don't know,
You suck at it.
Make something up. You got to collab with like all the other like indie devs that are in our space.
Yeah, awesome. All right, coffee or energy drinks for game deving?
Neither.
Water for Logan.
Yeah, water power.
Tea.
That's it.
Tea. Nothing. Okay. Jacob.
I'd say coffee for breakfast and then energy drinks for dinner.
All right. Earliest you've stayed up working on a game?
18 hours straight, no breaks, no food.
No food.
I don't know about the timing. I don't know about the time, but
was that a game jam?
That was a game jam.
God.
Yeah, I think we've done some overnighters for game jams.
Oh, all right.
When you say no food,
why no food?
Did you say no snacking either?
Oh, I might have had a few snacks, but it was full dev time. Like,
Oh my
I might
God.
have like had something to snack on, but I was still deving that whole time.
God. All
It's
right.
dedicated.
Pineapple on a pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
First thing you will buy when Castle Cap sells $1 million, a million copies.
Ooh.
I don't know. If it was physical distribution, it would buy my own copy of Castle Cap. But
Yeah, nice.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Buy
the
another
first
trip
thing
to
you'd
Germany.
buy.
Your own copy of your own game. I think as the owner of the company, you might be able to comp that one, Logan, but
Put it as a tax write-off.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you both don't know. One word to describe Castle Cap.
Voted.
What was
Goated.
that? Goaded. Perfect.
It's so
Goofy?
frightening.
Goofy?
Goofy. Is that what you
Goofy.
said? Goofy.
You say goofy?
That's cute.
Pretty goofy.
All right, last one. Best advice you've ever received in the industry.
Best advice.
The
Yeah.
industry.
Yep.
Hmm.
I
For
don't
the
know about
industry,
industry,
from
but
the industry, or just best advice you've ever been given. There you go. Go with that.
To just ship something and get it out there, I think is what most people say. So
Well,
that's the goal.
Yeah.
keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed.
How motivational.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, brilliant.
Set your bar so low that it doesn't matter if you don't achieve your goals. Bye, everyone.
Easy.
No, perfect. Thanks, guys. That's it. I promise I won't put you through anymore.
All right. Thank you.
Logan looks slightly mortified anyway that I've done that to him. As is.
The hard part, I think, the answers were good. It was just the rapid part that I think you stumbled a little bit.
I could just give you incorrect answers. I mean, that would work.
Yeah, should have just done that.
Yeah, that's
Should've
fine.
just done random ones.
I thought of Alyssa. What about this as a little Easter egg in the game?
Mm.
In one of the trees, can there just be like a slight mold of either Logan, your face, or Jacob's face in a tree?
Ooh, I like that.
Alright.
Like a little
Yeah, consider it
sculpt.
done.
Yeah, just like a little sculpt, or like two trees sitting next to each other, and both have like your little face carved into it.
Do you want it to look good, or do you want it to be like stretched around the ball?
Oh, it's got to no. Just like so. I don't know how to explain this, but like if you've got the whole tree, not stretched, so it's like stretched around. It's just in the tree. There's a small little part that has just like a very, very detailed. So you can like if someone's playing it and they see it, they'll be like, "Oh, that's
Oh,
Logan.
there's a face in there.
That's Logan." Yeah.
Or a 3D scan of the head.
Yeah.
Just have a full head.
Yeah.
We'll do something. We'll definitely do something.
Yeah, nice.
That's my suggestion. But we'll see. We'll see. There's there's a lot of time left before you guys release the game. So
For us, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's coming real quick.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's it for streamer my questions, Alyssa, and streamer questions.
Yep, that's it.
All done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Logan and Jacob, for joining us today, and thank you so much for everyone who watched. Logan and Jacob, before we head off for tonight, are there any other thing you want to say to the audience? Any other more motivational stuff than aim so low that
I've got something very motivational.
Yes.
All right,
Very motivational.
let's hear it.
You should wishlist Castle Cap.
Oh, yes, perfect.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
let's screen share very quickly because I can bring up the Steam page. So, as you mentioned, it is on Steam now. Here we go.
Wish list so Logan can purchase his own copy once they sell 1 million copies.
Yeah.
So for those that want Castle Cab on Steam, go to Google, just type Castle Cab Steam. It'll come up by Royal Rain Studios. So absolutely wishlist it. What's the number one reason people should wish list?
It helps in ways that you wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
It sounds really weird.
It sounds condescending. You wouldn't understand.
So when they come to start predicting metrics and stuff and other sales, it helps to just have a higher number.
Yeah.
Even though we're planning to focus on console release, the wish list still help.
Boost the
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining. As I said, you've joined from halfway across the world at like 9 a.m. So we are really, really appreciative of your time and of your effort. And we very much look forward to the coming months. You noted some of the events that you'll be at. So definitely, if anyone is in PAX for Australia, hit up PAX. You're in South by Southwest. If anyone's in Germany, Gamescom. I don't know how to say that in German. Sorry. So, but yeah. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
And yeah, look forward to seeing what you guys get up to in the next couple of months, and of course towards the release. So,
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
all right.
Thanks.
Have a
Enjoy
good
your
night,
trip.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.